Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Mohawk stream with the devs. Fluffybunny here. I am going to be continuing the game I have been playing for a couple of sessions now, which is a max difficulty game as Aksum on a what are we playing on? I forget. What map is this? I believe it's the Rejuvenation map. Yes, we're getting resources popping in all the time. We've got max difficulty settings, very high advantage. We start randomed our nation, we randomed our starting archetype. We started with a Zealot, which was fun. Made the science difficult to start with, but we're still not doing great. We're on 39 science turn on turn 63, which clearly isn't brilliant, but still. We are where we are. So how are we doing? We've got 6 cities. We're allied with Persia, who also has 6 cities. They are weaker than us, but they are erudite. We put 5 laws up. Persia's got 6. Hatti, we have a truce with. They are quite a long way away, on the other side of Persia at least. They are much stronger and erudite to me. And we have Rome. We have 14 cities. 5 laws, much stronger and erudite. And they are neighbouring us. They are looking a wee bit scary. But we do have peace with them, they're pleased with us, so hopefully it'll stay that way for a while at least. Hello Androff, welcome to the stream. Alrighty, so what are we actually doing at the moment? So we've got a legacy to make a family furious. Hopefully that won't actually happen, but if it does happen by accident, then I'll certainly take the legitimacy for it. We've got a city site here we're about to settle, and another one free. Have we got a settler? Yes, we've got a settler coming out in 3 turns. So we're going to be getting there in the not too distant future. So another couple of cities coming along real soon. And we have another site up here. Don't have a settler coming out for that as yet, but then we don't have the food for it, and food is starting to get a little bit expensive. So that's definitely something we're going to want to work on. Alrighty. And yeah, we're just clearing up this trash. Might want to expand out to the Numidians, but let's try and get the site we've already got first. I suppose that would be a good idea. So where are we settling this site? Probably here. This looks like a pretty decent cleric site to me, because we've got this incense here, so we can put a monastery down if we get a religion. We've got a state religion of Zoroastrianism, so we could potentially get some monasteries coming soon. We're getting architecture in 4 turns. We don't have monasticism yet, but it's certainly possible. Numbers wise, we've got 2 cleric cities, 2 traders, 2 champs, so we're all pretty even. So yeah, this looks like a pretty good cleric city to me. I suspect we probably already decided that last stream, but I've just forgotten. Got a worker out here immediately. And oh yes, that's right, we've got a horrible raid coming in this way. Okay, so we must get some people over there to deal with that. We're still quite low on orders. The Plate of Hawalti, yes, distant tribal raid. Okay, I'd like to give them some wood, but I can't really afford that. Not with the price of wood, that's going to be way too expensive. Same deal for food, so that's going to be unhappy, I think, which is not ideal, but still. Yeah, family opinions are not great. But fine, 'tis what 'tis. Okay, let's get this mace over from the city site. Don't know that anyone's immediately... Doesn't look like anyone's immediately going to get. I guess Rome could potentially. Maybe we ought to leave someone there to guard it. Probably a slinger rather than a maceman. Let's come and stand on the urban over here. Yeah, let's get a slinger down here guarding this. Or maybe not that. No, maybe we'll get the militia. Let's get this. Actually, that's a steadfast slinger. Oh, choices. Alright, no. We'll get the zealot slinger to guard it. We'll get the steadfast slinger over here to come deal with these idiots. We've got any promotions that massively help there, so we'll just take a heal. And I think, yeah, we don't need immediately to do anything here. Yeah, hopefully this is going to mark the end of the dealing with awful tribes phase, and as long as we can keep reasonably good relations with the AIs, we ought to have a chance to build up a bit. Be really helpful. A general or a promotion on here, yeah, governor. Great. Oh, a steadfast commander. Excellent. That should really help deal with these tribes efficiently. Love that. Alright, we built an acolyte here in the capital. It'd be quite nice to get a master poet online. I could afford to buy the food if I spend a lot of money. I think I would like to do that, probably. Is that better than getting a settler online? How much is a settler going to cost me? 700. Sell a bit of stone. Are we saving stone for anything particularly? The museum would be quite nice. I don't have the resources for it though. No, I think let's sell some stone and get some settler coming up. Let's get this site settled. Let's finish off our expansion. If we get up to 9 cities, maybe even 10 with this site here, that will put us in a pretty strong position to just turtle up and try and get somewhere against these AIs. Persia, Persia's taking this site. I think that's fine. We'll just leave that to them. 8 cities is plenty. Alright, so we got incoming here. Lots of new resources and stuff from Rejuvenation. We've got our 10-year-old daughter who is old enough to be tutored. That could be useful. Let's make her a philosophy student. Let's get a wee bit more science. Ooh, excellent. Let's get some more discipline. This is my uncle Fluffybunny. He's the head of Aksumite paganism, so actually getting him influence might not be too bad. Although actually none of the families following the pagan religion are all Zoroastrian. So no, let's just take the discipline. We could use the money, that's for sure. And yeah, can we clobber? Yeah, we can clobber these guys pretty effectively, I think. Let's take him, deal with him. Great. Okay, so this is going to be the easiest tribal raid we've had all game, I suspect. Yeah, let's let Persia deal with this. We could potentially go and swipe off them. I guess it depends. Is that going to annoy them? Might do. Perhaps it's worth it. Bag ourselves a city site. Eliminated the Numidians and got some legitimacy for it. Excellent. We could become proud. Get 2 legitimacy. We get 290 wood. That's so much wood considering the price of wood. That's the most expensive resource in the game at the moment. Or we could lose 2 legitimacy but get 8 culture in a duelist. 8 culture return is certainly not nothing. That wood though, that wood is nice. I'll take that. That will help our economy a lot. Alright, okay, so yeah, we just need loads more settlers really, which means we need loads more food. Food income is actually not too bad. I guess we had a calamity that was reducing that, but we're actually kind of bouncing back from that now a little bit. Let's get a farmer specialist online, then we can think about getting another settler out. Champions, yeah, again another farmer here would be perfect. That's really what we want at the moment. Tutoring, good tutor, let's tutor. Definitely a good idea. Our leader is idle. We can't really do very much for our rally troops. Don't really want to be doing that. Ambassador. Now, do we want to be doing something with our ambassador? So let's just have a look at our friends here. So Rome is relatively happy. Persia is very happy with me. Maybe do a trade mission with Persia. That's reasonably likely to yield us a nice result. You get better trade mission results the more a nation likes you, so I think that might be useful. Okay, let's just things back in position. Dealing with my window layout. Bear with me. Hopefully the stream is alright, and Twitch is telling me that the bit rate is unstable, so if there are any issues please let me know. I can try and sort them out. Okay, yeah, what can we do with our workers? We don't, just a quick review of the tech situation. Yeah, we don't really have very much in the way of tech. We're going for architecture. Help us get some doctors and get some science, that would be good. Once we get it, stream seems fine. Thank you, Androff, for confirming. Very helpful. Right, we don't need to do anything about that, so we can just use our remaining 2 orders on workers. So what is the most valuable thing we could do with a worker? Right, love that consolidation actually. Maybe get some more pasture resources going. Can we actually do that with 2 orders? We'll have to buy orders. Seeing that at the moment. Maybe just another quarry. We'll probably ought to really be focusing on food, since that's what we're short of. Another 8 food a turn. This river. Yeah, let's grab that. Okie dokie. Who's our leader? We've got a righteous, compassionate commander on the phone. She's 33. Reasonably good stats. We've got a rebel maceman. Yuck, don't love that. Yes, because we've got free battle line for an event. That's very handy. That's going to keep us competitive. We can get a discipline strict for the queen or a decent trait for the princess. Let's get her a trait. That sounds nice. Where did battle line come from? Yes, it came from an event. There was, I forget, a little while ago we got that off an event, which was definitely very helpful indeed. It's back in turn 51, a while ago now. Was it with this leader? The Ugle Wars, possibly. Give it to us. Right, okay. So we need this guy's taking less damage than he was, I'm sure. Let's take Bloodthirsty. Enough for that. Great. We've got a cognomen for our queen. Doing a huge amount of damage to this maceman. Well, actually not too bad either. We'll be able to, yeah, mace him to death next turn. So that's alright. I'll only have 1 turn running around that rebel mace. All our city sites are secured that need to be. Yes, they are. Let's have a look at this event. Do we want our ambassador to resign? No, we don't think we want our ambassador to resign. It's worrying though. Scheming ambassador with Persia does not make me happy. Yeah. Alright, well if we slate our ambassador, what's that going to do? She's not anyone important, doesn't matter too much, but we would lose the 97 foreign opinion. And would put a 30 foreign opinion in their place. I don't like this. I don't know what this is leading to, but we really can't afford to lose Persia as an ally. So let's remove Gudit, and which unfortunately can cancel our trade machine, which is quite annoying, honestly. We get 30 religion opinion, maybe that will help. Does Persia have a religion? Yeah, they've got Zoroastrianism, so if we boost Zoroastrian opinion, that will boost Persia's religion with us as well. That's not too bad. Also helps our family opinion a little bit. Doesn't really help with the cleric's opinion, but still. Alright, so they're not quite as happy with us as they were. And we've lost the trade mission, which sucks. But we're keeping the alliance, which is important. Can we get a chancellor in? There's 100 civics. And if we maybe make a this horrible zealot a chancellor, it's not great, but it will boost up cleric's opinion quite a bit, only by plus 40. No, I'm not sure that's actually worth doing at the moment. And actually this duchess isn't terrible. Let's put her in and get the traders real happy. That's something at least. And yeah, rebel maceman, yeah, we do need to sort out this opinion really. Influence, try and work on that a little bit. And then yeah, work on some more improvements. So we do have some more pastures that can be pasteurized. That's the right word. I don't think it is, but never mind. Yeah, let's even buy an order to get this one going this turn as well. We need this one a lot more food. Okay, let's see how we're doing now. Mutual benefit. Ooh, what does that mean, that icon? I don't like the look of that. Up to the trade which means okay, that's fine. Right, Persia wants to sell me a Porton cavalry. I would love to buy a Porton cavalry. I probably can actually afford that, yeah. And I don't want to annoy Persia, so yeah, let's do that. Slow down and settle a little bit, but that's okay. I need 200 iron, right? That's right, iron is cheap. Yes, I will take one of your mercenary Porton cavalries. Thank you very much, my good friend Persia. Azor, the rising star, shines with the lights of the gods, eh? Alright. Oh, I don't want to be impious and replace righteous, so sure, let's not stand in the way of that. Right, let's kill this rebel quickly before they turn into more rebels, as they ever want to do. Show the commander guy standing next to the other guy. The maximum bonuses, and he is dead. Excellent. Good, good, good. Right, we have enough to settle out. Let's come and settle. Which side do I want first? I suppose is the question. Sure that it matters too much. What are our families? Clerics and traders. We probably want the traders city here to sort of take a good advantage of these crabs and dyes. We've got traders making a settler anytime soon. Maybe not. Is a long time. No, we want to make another settler out of here, so yeah, let's come settle 3. This traders is 2. Yeah, let's come settle traders down here first. Might even rush that in. No, we've got lots of idle workers. Let's get the idle workers doing something first. One turn to architecture, that's very exciting. We've got our Porton up here. We do need a settler, but we can't afford to build another settler right now. We've got a duelist popping up, going to happen 2 turns. That's going to come up here. And then we just need one more for the city site over this way. Alright, fine. So, what are my workers and my disciples going to do? Did I just build a disciple? What was I doing with my disciple? I do not remember. We've got dualism as a theology for Zoroastrianism. And that is because Persia presumably adopted it, we didn't. But that means, yes, spreading the religion will give us more science. And if we put it in a city with Aksumite paganism in, then we get even more science. We only have 2, so I guess that what that probably means is that we want to spread it to a city where we're going to build a shrine. So if we spread religion up this way to Kubar and get a shrine up here. Yeah, I don't really want to build the military shrines here, but that's okay. I think that's fine. The shrine of Medea is not going to be good because we don't have a lot of forests anyway, so that's probably one we can fairly carefully not do too much with. If we put it next to some hills, we can at least get the mine bonus from it. 20% of that. Right, so let's get the religion in there. That'll get us 1 more point of science, which we need all of the science we can get at the moment. And yeah, happy days. Alrighty, so we've got a disciple here. Do we want another disciple? Probably not a 9-turn disciple. Yeah, should we perhaps spread it somewhere with good growth? Maybe would have been a better idea. Here perhaps. But we're going to build a cellar. Yes, that's fine. That's it, probably. Yeah, let's get one up here. And I'd love an apprentice acolyte, but I just can't afford it at the moment. So let's just build a council until we can. And probably the same here, but I don't really want to be building more military units at the moment. Let's keep working on food, definitely. And probably not iron at the moment because it's very cheap. Wood would be great, but of course, yeah, we just don't have very much forest because of the whole rejuvenation issue. But yeah, forestry would be good to get in the not too distant future. And then we really just need to maximise all the forest tiles we can get in our empire. Hello, Snap. Welcome, welcome. Right. So we definitely want to get some baths coming up next turn, which we will only be able to do in our 2 developing cities. Yeah, we really need some more culture. I guess we're getting strong in a duelist in 3 turns, so that's good. So let's build another mine here then. And what can we do? Yes, we need to save a worker in Sabat for some baths here as well. And do we want to get a stronghold up maybe? We'd start building our units. We probably don't need to because we have access to Maceman. So it's not really a high priority, I think. So what can we do with 3 more orders? Maybe we ought to get our scout going out to see the world. We are, I think, yeah, working on portcullis. So if we can get our scout into an AI capital, that would be really helpful. We have peace with Rome at the moment, so yeah, coming out to see what Rome's lands look like while we have peace seems like it would be a good idea. Let's get a get set up to get an agent in one of their cities and try and get some nice science. And yeah, it means we probably need another scout soon as well. So actually, maybe I should build a scout out of Quito rather than a council. We've got some more resources. We've got architecture. Hurrah! Tutor missions led to an event. Okay. And we've influenced the cleric head. Good. Alright, enjoy. Shrug. Okay. Yeah, we're slothful, are we? No, we're compassionate. We'll just shrug. It's fine. Let's not annoy anyone at the moment. Polis looks like is where we want to go, so let's just grab that. It's on the way to forestry. Military parade. The world will crumble before us. 4 agent networks is something we want to do. That seems like a not unreasonable ambition. 10 militias is crazy. Yeah, let's try and get 4 agent networks. That sounds like something we could do without that taking forever and a day. How long for a scout? 4 turns for a scout. I think I'd rather get the settler out first. Let's buy some food. Get started on that, and then we'll perhaps think about a scout after that. Let's repair this city. Let's get this trader city down. They love us. Excellent. Glad someone does. We do have access to a new law, which we can't actually adopt yet. We don't have the civics, but more importantly, we can start building some baths. We will absolutely be doing as a matter of priority. The work is already standing in a good place for that, so that's fantastic. Get some doctors up, start getting some kind of science income. Actually got on surplus of orders this turn, which might be the first turn this entire game we have had a surplus of orders, so that's amazing. I suppose some more culture would be good, because then we can start taking advantage of the baths. So let's build. Really want to use up a water tile for this. I'm going to. A couple more I can use. Is that a good idea? No, right, hang on. Let me just think about that. Maybe we would be better. It's just really, really awkward, unfortunately. Expanding urban tiles around here. We could build a shrine. Nope, it's just hard to do. Yeah, alright, I guess we've got these urban tiles next to the city we can use for baths when we're ready for them. So that's fine. Have we got a theatre? Can we put a theatre in this city? Right, we definitely want more culture in this city, in the champion's seat. So let's... Oh, I don't really want to knock that tree tile down. So I guess I won't. Guess I'll come after this tile to build my stronghold. Oh, sorry, no, I wanted a theatre, didn't I? Yeah, stronghold would be good there. Actually, maybe, yeah, stronghold there fits there. That's fine. That's fine. That works. All right, so we have so many orders now. We actually need some more workers. Shockingly. But let's go and have a little look-see at what Rome is up to. Council here is done. Can we start on a acolytes? We actually could if we bought the food for it. I'm going to. Because, yeah, just need science. Science is the massive priority at the moment. Heal these people who've been injured, I suppose. Why not? And yeah, maybe think about giving the Porton a promotion. Bloodthirsty is always good for a routing unit, I suppose. Start moving this guy back into territory to start healing. Oh, we do have tutoring. Right, hang on a minute. Undo. We need to tutor. Just remember to do that, very important. 200, we'll have to sell a little bit of stone, but that's okay. And yeah, we probably want to think about starting another trade mission soon. Persia is back up to being friendly, so yeah, I think next turn we'll have the money, we can start another trade mission. I'll actually hopefully get that to go through this time. This ambassador likes us quite a bit. See? Yeah, cleric's still not super happy. Alright, Makeda. She's got a monkey, eh? We could just take that monkey off her. She might get educated if we do. That seems good. Alright, settler coming up to settle this city site. 5-turn settler's going to settle this city site. Excellent. Alright. Actually, yes, we've gone from having too many workers to needing more workers now. Let's get some more culture. I think would be good. Let's get a Odeon up. Yeah, grab this crabs as well. Scout can keep having a look. Right, so we want to find a city with lots of specialists in. Avarnum looks like not a terrible choice. That's their landowner's seat, so potentially that's going to be a lot of rural specialists, of course. Let's see, can we come and see what statesman seat looks like? 8 specialists, that's probably even better, I would imagine. Check out Rome first, but then yeah, we might just head back to Pompelo if Rome doesn't look too tempting. And of course we don't have the tech to get agent networks yet, but we'll just have to wait a little bit. Right, I did say I wanted to do a trade mission, so let's do that. Trade mission with Persia is friendly. We can influence. We should probably influence. Love to get... Oh yeah, of course, the matriarch is foreign, so even if I get her up to plus 100, I won't be able to... I won't be able to use her to intercess, but that's okay. I think that's still worth getting our opinion up with them. There are a few governors we could assign. We don't really have the civics. I suppose I'm not too worried about getting a law up at the moment. So philosophy would give us quicker urban specialists and potentially a little bit more science if we build a few forums. Might not be bad, actually. Cheaper wonders is going to be tricky because we don't really have the resources to build a lot of the wonders. And what are we going to build that's going to be useful? Lighthouse is okay, but not fantastic. Necropolis is certainly not going to be huge for us right now. Royal Library, don't think we've got many connections. It's probably something we ought to work at in our cities. Yeah, we have hardly got even any of our own cities connected. This is nearly connected. But yeah, this is definitely something we could improve. But yeah, it's pointless building the Royal Library because we have no foreign connections to cities at the moment. Mausoleum wouldn't be terrible at all. Get some more culture. Yeah. Alright, so that might be worth saving up civics for, but let's just have a look at what our options are for governors, I suppose. anyone particularly wonderful. Our queen is governing somewhere. Kahito. Amazing options here. Diplomats. Get some diplomats in the cleric seat. That would definitely help with opinion. That would be good. And perhaps if we even put them somewhere where we need the growth. Yeah, gets them down to -24. That's not terrible. So anything we can do with one order? Yes. Let's give this Paulton this promotion that we were thinking about last term but didn't have the orders for. That would be helpful. Okie dokie. Alright, some more rejuvenation. We've got Polis, Pagan. No, the traders are only pleased because Pagan opinion is not as good as Zoroastrian opinion. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Oh, and the oligarch that we've just spent a long time trying to make us like us more is civilian. We did get educated on our daughter, which is fantastic. Wee bit more wisdom. Strong culture in a duelist. Nice. Money, training, or science. Definitely the science. And the only question is portcullis or monasticism, but I'm pretty sure portcullis is the better choice here at the moment. We can leech off the very advanced AIs, and we've got the ambition for it as well. Let's see, we don't have the civics to do that, so I suppose we're just annoying some children and taking civics for annoying children, sure. Monkey business, yeah, monkey business, love a bit of monkey business. Alrighty, this is a trader settler. This should probably kind of settle this trader city, but never mind. You can come up here. What's a good option for this city then? Traders, clerics, none of them particularly exciting. We've got 2, 3, 3. Let's balance it out and make this a champion city. Where are we going? Alrighty. And we become the settler. Nice. Ambition to control 4 or 5 swordsmen or pikemen. Yikes. No thanks. 4 warm baths. So warm baths need strong culture, I believe. So given that we have 1 strong city, that's going to take a very long time to do. So I guess we are just following our own path. We do get some legitimacy for that, so that's not terrible at all. Hello, Pieman. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you on board. Please do let me know if you have any questions about Old World. I can help answer for you. Right, okay, so we've got workers here. We're building an Odeon. What do our resources look like? Our resources are starting to look a little bit healthy. We still don't have forestry, so we can't get wood, but otherwise we're not too terrible. So I think probably urban buildings is what we want to be investing in, and probably some connection as well. Of course, we've got a connection on the coast here now, thanks to this city, so that's perfect. It's connecting a lot here. Perhaps some hamlets would be okay. Expand our way along the yeah, we've got a hamlet here. That blobs us out and gives us another spot here we can build urban on. It's not too bad, and grabs us these sheep. And a champ worker here. What do I want to do with you? Do I want to do? I want to build roads, right? That's what I want to do. How am I going to connect these cities? Get roads down here. We only need roads down to one of these cities because once we get the sea connected, that will be. We do need a road over here, but I guess this worker can do that next term once they finish this improvement. In which case, we want a road 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down this way. It's probably going to be better, and then we don't have to go over loads of horrible hills. So yeah, let's do that. Start working on roads. We've got a farmer out. Oh, we get a Zoroastrian disciple in 4 years. That's good. Maybe we want to, yeah, keep our growth for citizens because we're going to want a doctor. So let's take, maybe we just want a unit. I Not sure if Byrene is good. Maybe it is actually. If we get a distant raid, a Byrene could be very useful here. But can't really spare the wood for it, I don't think. So yeah, perhaps a Maceman. Let's get some more troops. Should bust that fog. It would connect to the sea. Oh, that is a very good point, Amberino. Well spotted. I absolutely should do that. Yes. Let's just do that right now. Done. Alright. Fantastic. Thank you for the spotting that. Eagle-eyed. Very good. Okay, so we've got connections here. We still need to connect to Cuba, but we can still build a road here. And then, yeah, we can't build... Oh no, this is arid, so we can build a road through here and connect here. Yeah, nice. Love it. Thank you very much. Good to see. This is my favourite civ ever, but the issue is that unit models aren't that unique to the different civs. Will that ever be in the works? Mods take too long. So yeah, we've got a couple of unique units for each nation, of course, which do have their own unique models, but no, we do not have unique models for the same units for different nations. I don't think that's likely to happen, unfortunately. Art is expensive, 3D modelling is very expensive, and yes, we are sadly a company with limited resources, so you will probably have to rely on modders for that, I'm afraid. Yeah. Obviously, as we add new nations with DLC, then you will see new unique units and new models for them. But yes, just re-adding more models for the existing units, I don't think it's on the cards, I'm afraid. Let's grab another farmer here. And yeah, we're going to go see Rome, weren't we? What does Rome look like? Not bad. 7 specialists here. I think, yeah, Pompeo is still the best bet. Let's chill over here. We're building ranges, okay. Oh, and they've got land consolidation. They're getting their groves online as well. We'll tag land consolidation. We really should if we haven't now. It's hard for forestry, so we are working towards that. But yeah, that would be grand. See, trade missions can be done in 2 years. Governors. Oh yes. Now, do we have another diplomat to make these people less annoyed? We do. Great. Alright. That'll stop the rebels from rebelling for a little bit, at least until this man dies and plummets our opinion. A plus 80. Minus 80. Alrighty, what's our opinion with the other nations looking like? Rome is okay, but we could definitely use an influence on them, get their opinion up a bit more. Oh wow, have they just massively gone up? Looks like they did. We've got another rebel. Oh my word. My opinion's gone down. I guess, yeah, the oligarch died, so now we're now the opinion's down again. Fantastic. Alright, well at least it's only a warrior and not a maceman this time, so that's something. Rome was converted to Zoroastrianism. That's why their opinion is massively shut up. Oh, and the clerics have converted to Zoroastrianism. So they were cautious. They went down to upset, generated a rebel, and now they're converted to Zoroastrianism, and they're back up to cautious again. Well, sure, cool. Oligarch Goudet is head of the Tikurans. They're yeah, super opinion-wise, but they have converted, and of course that's probably because the new head is Zoroastrian, which is why they're converted. So we've got 3 Zoroastrian heads, so as long as we keep Zoroastrianism on side, then that's looking pretty healthy. Pagan opinion has spread. Gods are displeased with me, are they? Are they, or are you displeased with me? Okay. Let's see. I'll grab a tiny amount of culture and some pagan opinion for orders. Lose pagan opinion for orders. Or grab more pagan opinion and 6 orders and growth and happiness because we are 7 virtues. Very good, very good. I guess we are righteous. Yeah, nice. Alrighty. Okay, suddenly our opinions are looking pretty happy. Love that. We shouldn't see any more rebels for a while. We do have to deal with this guy still. which might take us more than a turn, although possibly the Persians will help. Be nice if they did. And we... yeah, just kill him. That's fine. Did. Alright, this is a clerics. I really want trader workers to be building roads, really. Be most efficient. I suppose we can get this trader worker down here to start building roads. And yeah, let's get a road here as well. And then the trader can finish that connection off next turn. And then once this is done, oh no, we still need one more road here. Okay, fine. Then we'll be fully connected. Yes, awesome. Alright, spiritual connection. Not going to accept Judaism as a state religion. That's crazy. That's the Hatties. Yes, new. We could welcome Judaism. I don't hate that, to be honest. Let's get a religion. I mean, they are upset with us, but that's probably okay. That's probably fine. Queen has become mourning because our daughter has perished. Oh, slipped from the saddle. That's unfortunate. Give a favourite horse to the local farm, get 150 food. Love it. Insane. Or we could just get a free chariot. I don't have any, apart from that porting cavalry. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the chariot at the moment. Let's make sure we've got some military at least. I mean, we're still much weaker, unfortunately, than Rome, but yeah, it's okay. Alrighty. What are we doing? We're building... no, we're not building a road up here anymore. We decided against that because of the wonderful suggestion to just connect through the sea. Very good, very good. We could build a hamlet and expand out to the gems. Ah, this is a champion worker though, so really I ought to pop back to the champion city and get some improvements going over this way. Let's get a mine up. Alright, so we're just chilling this scout here for 6 turns until portcullis pops up. And do we want, we probably just want more workers now. Even though that's going to take a very long time. We're 3 turns away from a settler for this city site, and then we will be on, well, I'll actually be on 10 cities. I actually underestimated that. So we've already got 9. Yeah, 10 cities is great. So we will potentially have to do something about Hattie in the long term, because they are starting to get quite a lot of points, but I think that's fine. Are there plans for even more small random events in some DLC? There are plans for DLC and there will be more events in them. So yes, you are in luck. I can't announce any specifics at the moment or dates, but yes, be patient, more is coming. The Roman Empire is at all connected. Royal value should have pretty good, Royal Library should have pretty good value. Oh, yes. Well, that is an interesting point actually, of course. Yes, when we were considering it earlier, we had no connection, but now we do have a decent amount of connection, at least to the Romans. And of course we've connected the sea now as well, so we're connected to Persians. Yeah, we're connected to quite a few cities now. Alright, that is a good shout. Royal Library potentially probably is quite valuable now. So we can actually calculate that. So the Royal Library gives 20% of the science that you get from money for connected cities. So if we look at our connected foreign cities, we're actually getting 170 money, so we'd actually be getting 34 science from the Royal Library, which is a huge amount compared to what we're making at the moment. So that is insanely good value. We will have the civics next turn. The wood is a bit of a problem, but I think even at the current rate we should be able to afford that. I like that a lot. Very good shout. Okay, Royal Library next turn. Love it. Let's get a heal in here. Is there anything else? Oh, we do need to do some tutoring with Makeda. I think we can do that. That's fine. Any more units that desperately need healing? Let's have a quick scout down our list here. Slinger here. Guess we can move here. Yeah. Alright, some more scouting will connect more Roman cities. That's a good point as well. That is a very good point. Alright, love it. Love streaming. Everyone has great ideas about efficiencies. It's good to have more sets of eyes on the issues. Alright, this is where I see someone else is building the Royal Library, of course. No, they aren't. Well, I suppose what would be really good to do is get some more civics and get some engineering law up, and that would make the Royal Library considerably cheaper. But that would delay it quite a bit and we might lose it. I don't think it's worth the risk. Hattie, you're upset. Fine with it. Oh, we're doomed. Alright. Ambassador is going to get us some dies for some money. Is that worthwhile? Dies for money? The champions do like dies. Yeah. Alright. So 67 a turn, I guess that's fine. Don't know that I want to make Hattie happy. I probably ought to try and make Hattie happy. But if I do that, I might not be able to afford the library. Right, hang on. Let's deal with the other events first and come back. Alright, we can hold a Hattie noble hostage, which will make them fear us, increasing their opinion and give us legitimacy. Or we could get a tiny bit of culture and quality. Yeah, let's take the legitimacy and the opinion of that. Princess Makeda could go off and explore. We don't have the exploration law. So a 17-year-old heir, and they wouldn't then get an archetype. I'm not sure it's the right time for them to explore. Let's make them romantic. Yeah, you can be a... Why are you only getting a heir education at 15? That's wild. You've just got that many children. You do have a lot of people in the line of succession, you would see. Wow. Okay, not that many. 4. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Maybe you were exploring. That is Sophia. We are doomed. We might need to do something with the succession as well. Politics student, sure, alright. Rising Star could be a Grand Vizier. The Hero Divine Rising Star. Duskwan are going to build military units, aren't they? No, let's make them a general. Don't think we want a Grand Vizier just at the moment. And then we've got this snub. Right, okay, Royal Library. That's what we're doing. So, 300 woods, we'll have to buy 80 odd wood, which is going to be expensive but affordable, I believe. And it needs to be in a developing city next to the city centre. So we might as well put it in the capital, I think. And yeah, that's going to cost us 1,100. No problem. Sweet. Alright, 12 years, that will help us a lot. Now, we can... Yes, we could sell a bit of stone and get some opinion with these people. Sure, let's keep them off our back a little bit. Better off some food, actually, rather than stone. Alright. Awesome. So, yes, exploring and getting more Roman cities connected is a good shout. Let's do that. Which way to go? Let's come down this way first, I think. Oops, Roman worker there. Doesn't look like these cities are connected, unfortunately. Bit of a shame, but still. Maybe I could connect them. Gonna be worth it, is it? Oh, we are getting a road by the looks of it, so hopefully this city will be connected soon. Right, we've got 5 workers. We have some buffs up. We can't build. But next turn we'll be able to build a doctor there. We can also start a doctor next turn and do list once they finish their disciple. Grand. We probably do want paganism and Sabbat. The extra training and for the the religion, just giving us another point of science from Zoroastrian dualism. What's the other one? Redemption we've got. Yeah, so we really need... Hamlets are better, I suppose. I suppose that's something. Love the Carthage song. That's not bad, not bad. Okay. We're going to build a road here. Road here, yes. Road. Love traders. Build multiple roads in turn and get a farm going. We can't afford the wood anymore. The weaver, unfortunately. It's the only wood we can chop. Yeah, we can chop road, connect to that final city, and then that gives us enough wood to do that. Perfect. Alright, we're not doing anything with the dyes this turn. Must remember to put that in the champion city next turn. That'll be good. Do you also feel like the failure of Civ 7 drove a lot of people to try this game? Yes, we definitely had a bump from Civ 7. Just any interest in the genre generally is helpful to us, but yeah, also a lot of people who bounced off Civ into Civ 7 came to us, so yeah, it's all good. We've got more dies. We did die, we didn't even think about the session, completely forgot that was going to happen, so oops. The champions are cautious, right? Yeah, that's absolutely tanked our family opinion, sadly. And this agent of the network is now a legacy. We must start getting some more scouts out to be ready for Portcullis, because we're going to want to get that ambition done before we run out of time for it. We don't have the civics for either of these things, so I guess we are just becoming morning. We are 18-year-old. We don't have a archetype as yet. Okay. We could lose a charisma and get 2 legitimacy, get some discipline, slide the Duchess and get a tiny amount of discontent. I don't want to lose legitimacy, but I don't really want to lose a stat. Let's just get some discipline and slide the Duchess. Zealot or Judge? Judge is probably going to be better here. I feel like that's pretty good for getting development going. Zealot wouldn't be terrible either, but some good opinion and start hurrying production with training. That might actually work quite well for us. We do have quite a lot of training, so they're both potentially quite good. Judge lets us switch laws and upgrade improvements and hold court. So that's another thing we could do with the massive training stockpile we have, is we could spam hold court, get loads of civics out of that. Options. Judge would also let us upgrade improvements, so this cold baths could become more warm baths. I think Judge is probably better. Hard to say. Zealot would definitely be better if we end up at war. Let's hope we don't, I suppose. Yeah, alright, go on, let's take Judge. I'm not sure if I'm going to regret that or not, but still. Let's put the Stellae in Spat, get even more training. Have that elephant. Okay, right, what should we be doing? Quite nice stats on our lead, I've got to say. We probably ought to be putting our Judge in as a governor somewhere. King Dowager is getting us 6 science. It's not bad. If we put the Queen in, we could rush this Doctor with science and then immediately grade. Well, maybe not immediately because we'd need a worker. But soon we could. Where else could we put ourselves? I think putting a Judge in the capital is probably going to be a good plan for us. We don't have a lot of citizens, mind you, so it's going to be hard to actually get a lot of value out of rushing specialists there. Alright, maybe we won't worry about that just yet, but we probably ought to put her somewhere. Lose science though. It's tricky. Wow, look at this Duke. The paganism, he should really be governing somewhere. That's wild amount of civics he's got. eloquent. Very nice indeed. Oh, choices. Maybe we put ourselves in Sabat even. Yeah, actually, I don't hate that. Put ourselves in Sabat. We could hurry a doctor here. Apprentice Acolyte, right? Let's get another Apprentice Poet. Science is slowly climbing. Oh, dies. We want to put in the Champion's seat. Absolutely, because the Champions like dies. We get extra happiness and culture out of that. Not too bad. Rushing out the Elder Doctor may still be worth it. And rushing the other Doctor from building another bath. So the plan is going to be to upgrade. Trouble is, it's we can only get another bath in yeah, I don't know. We might swap the leader back to the capital in a bit. But yeah, the doctors would definitely give us a decent amount more science for sure. Yeah, no, I think that's a fair comment. But what we'll perhaps do is wait a couple of years more for this apprentice doctor. Upgrade the cold bath to a warm bath with the judge, which will make it a master doctor. Then reassign the leader to the capital and rush an elder doctor. I think I quite like that plan. It's a little bit civics intensive, but it's not too bad. Aaron says, I like judges in champion seats, can rush out specialists and keep pumping out military. Yeah, they're good everywhere. It's got to be said. Have we got a settler yet? No, still one turn for that settler. Okay. We still need to do some more scouting. Yeah, none of these cities over here are connected. Looks like Adrianopolis is though. Let's go see that. Yeah, that's now connected. Gives us another couple of cities. But yeah, it's too sandy. It looks like there's no road connecting these cities. Maybe there isn't a fog down here. That'd be worth a look. Alright, we do need more scouts. Must get some more scouts out soon. You up a scout at this city. Where else has got good growth? Cuba, I'll build a scout next as well. And then, yeah, one more would be great, I think. We've got one scout at the moment. That work, perhaps. Let's see, 4 turns. Let's get a scout up for the farmer. That's actually more important. Can bounce the judge around while holding court. Indeed, yes, hold court is definitely another thing we should be doing. Very easy to forget to use your leader abilities, so yeah, that's a good reminder. I like that indeed. Okie dokie. Let's see, so we've got the disciple here. Where are we spreading Zoroastrianism to next? Probably Quito. Wouldn't be bad. God, the discontent is stacking up very high. It's the great level. Hopefully once we get some baths that will help, although of course not all the cities will be able to get them. There's not fresh water everywhere. Yeah, discontent is a problem, but let's spread. Yeah, help a little bit. I'll take a couple of points off that. Slow that down a bit. Quarantine. Yeah, I think we've got 4 to quarantine. If we got that in all our cities, I think we might do, which is unfortunate. Yeah, that's really not helping our discontent levels. -2 from quarantine everywhere. Alright, idle councillors. We could do another trade mission. Opinions are not as good as they used to be, so I'm not sure that is worth doing at the moment. We're holding court, so we can't influence at the moment. There's nothing else the ambassador could do. We could suggest for the clergy, Princess Dina. She's 62 years old. I don't really want her. Oh no, sorry, we're suggesting the ambassador for the clergy. Got that the wrong way around. No, we don't want to do that. Nope. But we could suggest someone else for the clergy. That wouldn't be terrible. This costs money now instead of civics, so that was a nice change from a little while ago. That makes this a little bit more tempting. If we get someone who's not doing anything else, who doesn't hate us and isn't about to die, then yeah, we could get some more Zoroastrian opinion. Would be really nice. King Dowager is governing. We don't want to get rid of him. Ambassador, so the only other Zoroastrian we have is this guy. That's fine, you're not doing anything. You could be a clergy. And then we have a few orders left for worker movements. So we do need to keep upgrading in mind. We could upgrade this courthouse. I'd love to do that. So let's do that. Why can't we upgrade the courthouse? Oh, of course. No, hang on a minute. Oh, I guess we don't have the tech for it because that was a free courthouse. So we actually can't upgrade that. That is unfortunate. I don't think there's anything else we can upgrade then, because we've got an Odeon and a theatre. Yeah, we literally just built the theatre here. Wish we could have upgraded the Odeon. So yeah, no upgrades going on there. We could get carved ivory if we build a camp on these elephants. Let's do that. Do need the wood, but we can afford that if we sell a wee bit of food. I think 299. Ugh, maybe a bit of stone as well. Even spread. Half an order and a carved ivory. Alright. And this trader probably wants to go back home. I suppose we're going to want to build a road down to this city site as well. We've got a settler popping out soon, so yeah, we might as well get started on a road here. And, let's do it like that, I suppose. Queue that up. Alright, cool. What does suggesting someone to the clergy do? They can convert people. So clergy have a few effects. So mainly the passive effect they have is that clergy increase the religion's opinion of you. And the more that clergy member likes you, the more religion opinion increase you can get. There's also a couple of other effects. I believe any clergy member can also tutor your children. So they can act instead of courtiers to do tutoring missions. And then pagan clergy have a mission they can do to sacrifice to the gods to try and get some more happiness in cities. And world clergy can act as agents in cities with their religion. So there's a few different effects. But yeah, just boosting the religious opinion is the main one. Oh, and they also have a higher chance to be the next religion head. So that can be useful if you've got someone who likes you. Second in line's fallen ill. Fine, where you are, 58. Rome started on the necropolis. Okay. Irritability. Oh, wow. Look at what's going on here. Right, well, we're not selling sins. We can't do that option. We don't have legal options. We can't do coach. We can't do that option. So I guess we're just getting people holding favour from me, which is lowering all of their opinion. Yuck. Yuckity, yuckity, yuckity. We do get some free units. I'd really like to not have to have them all holding favour from me. But I just don't think we have any choice, unfortunately. We can't realistically control 4 grocers, so we're going to have to turn that one down. Definitely take some more... Will we definitely take some more wisdom? We will. Yeah, we're just going to have to do this, unfortunately. So we're going to ruin all our opinions, but we get some free units. Well, not perfect, but sure. Let's get the settler coming down. Portcullis in 3 years. We still need to keep scouting. So there's definitely no roads here. But what can we see this way? Yes, we can see a road up here. Nice. Alright, great. Scout in 3 years, so we're probably going to use this scout to create the agent network in Pompeo, and maybe we'll circle this scout back up to Rome once we've finished exploring around this way. I wonder if there's a connection down to Hatti potentially. Maybe. We don't actually have peace with Hatti, so we won't be able to directly connect to their cities, but it does rather look like this is connected here, so it would be worth trying to get peace with Hatti if we can. How much opinion do clergy give? I believe it's something like plus 30 at base, something like that. We'll find out in a turn, I guess. We'll have a look and remember to do that. Right, yeah, we really would like peace with Hatti. Does the AI get some bonus to family opinion? Almost always see them full friendly with all families. Unless it's listed in the difficulty settings, then no. It may be that at high advantage they do get some opinion bonus, but it does not look like it. No. No. So I think the AI is just good at dealing with family opinion, basically. I mean, I suppose actually, of course, one thing that they do get is all cities get bonus happiness, so they're going to have way lower discontent from cities than the player will. So at very high advantage they're getting 4 happiness, and that's fragile prosperity. I'm getting plus 12 discontent, so that's a 16 happiness a turn swing in all of our cities, so that is obviously going to translate into a huge difference in discontent from cities. Bear in mind this is on the higher than the great difficulty level, so generally you wouldn't see quite such high advantage for the AI here, but yeah, that's definitely going to make a big difference. Yes, so we have 4 workers left. Got a hamlet here. What else can we build? Can we build? Not too much use here, I don't think. What about our other workers? Trader workers down here. I'd like to get these nets online, but wood is just so expensive. I think it's probably worth it. We could upgrade this to a theatre, but let's get the apprentice poet in first, and then we can get the benefit of upgrading it. So about the timeline is the period supposed to be basically Bronze Age up to the 1500s or so. So no, it doesn't go as far as the 1500s. So it's basically early antiquity is the period. So it's kind of around the period of the Roman Empire. I think something like a few hundred years BC up to 600 AD, something like that. It's fairly loose timeline. Obviously, all of the empires in Old World didn't actually exist at the same time and wouldn't have been competing with each other directly, so it's yeah, a bit of a loose interpretation, but that kind of area of the okay, what have we got left? What can this worker here do? Get barracks. Might be quite nice to get some buildings that we can put specialists in, I think. And we have, we really ought to be doing something with workers. I suppose we're going to need some more raw resources at some point. I haven't been focusing too much on that recently. I think perhaps getting some more quarries up would be good. A few more mines, that kind of thing. Definitely keep our income trending up. It's not looking too bad at the moment, but we could use more for sure. Our money income is actually looking great at the moment, which is definitely very helpful. Oh, cool, we've got 220. Right, so we have a Magus. So the orator here, Magus. Plus 30 Zoroastrian opinion, yes. Default plus 30 modified by opinion character. So yes, if we can get this guy up to pleased or friendly, then we'll get more than plus 30, but at the moment, yeah, plus 30 is not terrible for that. And yeah, he can serve as an agent in Zoroastrian cities, which is probably going to be quite helpful once we start getting our agent networks up. We can get some high wisdom clergy. That would definitely be useful for leeching science from agents. That might be something worth thinking about. Although, of course, we don't have very many Zoroastrian characters. Our princess is ill. Wow, she's 64 years old. Flood has ended. Fine, fine, fine. Okay, so we must remember to hold court again. Get some more civics. Most blessed people on earth. Required a great reputation for sagacity, eh? Okay. All the people on earth, who is the most blessed? Probably Persia, I would imagine. You, of course. Yeah. I think let's lose a tiny bit of legitimacy and make sure Persia stays on side. That would be good for us. Alright, we've got... we want to experiment with the abolishment of slavery, eh? We can get a rebel in training and some money. Civics and lose legitimacy. Ooh, a law of replace slavery with freedom. Interesting. Don't think we want to do that. Yeah, that's another reason for getting our income up is that quite a lot of our iron certainly is based off slavery at the moment. Freedom might be alright for us, but I think not. Where is Adwa? And we get units who can deal with a rebel there. Not really, no. I think that's probably fine though. I think we can deal with a rebel. Hope it's not a maceman, it's only a warrior. Absolutely fine. Dandy. Yeah. Oh wow, okay. And we've got an event, an attack event. Didn't actually kill him, but we just take another 2 HP off. Oh, of course, this is our rising star. Sure, alright. Okay. And he's got a crit queued up. Pretty handy. Do we want to rush a Maceman down here to finish him off this turn? Probably not. Just give him a bash and kill him next turn. Alrighty. I was going to try and get peace with Hattie, wasn't I? I don't know how likely that is. What do we need? We need to get them to pleased. Is there any chance of us getting Hattie to pleased? I guess probably not. Influence, trade mission would help a bit. Send goods. It's expensive. We could try and get a foreign marriage with Hattie. Yeah, that might be alright. Let's try and make Hattie a bit happier and we'll get peace with them. Get way more connections, potentially. Right, so that is building Maceman. We still have our judge in here. Yeah, maybe it's time to... Next turn probably we want to do that. Maybe we rush out a Master Doctor before we leave. Possibly even an Elder. We've got a worker here, right, great. Let's definitely get some more growth. Wood really is getting expensive. We need forestry soon. Ooh, do we take another scout? Yeah, probably. I think we really just want loads of agent networks now at the moment. Let's scout here. We can keep working on the Roman lands. They're the priority at the moment. Yeah, it's connected all of that. Perfect. Looks like most of what we've got for Rome. Yeah, we would be connected if we had peace with Hattie. Yeah, maybe the foreign marriage mission will help that. Let's find out. It definitely will help. Couldn't get it to go through. 9 turns to the Royal Library. Quite excited about the possibility of that. 276 money we're getting from connected foreign cities. So we're actually looking at what, 2754 science turn. Might double our science income. Yes. Chance on more Zoroastrian clergy as well, if at all possible. And the Ghazis, the traders have gone to upset. Oh, Jewish clergy will make Hattie a bit happier. Interesting, interesting. Yes, that is very true. Alright, well let's see who we can get in. Get a scholar in. Yeah, don't mind that at all. Just with some random hatty people. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take a scholar, even though they're deceitful, I guess. It's fine. Alright, well, that's boosted opinion a little bit at least. So if we can have an heir with them, that will help even more. Unhappy peasants. Yeah, that's way too expensive, so I guess we could just get 2 rebel units. Chancellors died, sure they have. And oh, our father could become eloquent or inspiring or prosperous. Wow, all good. Prosperous is actually pretty good now. It's been buffed recently. That's actually 88 money extra coming in if we took that. I mean, I'm not sure it's as good as eloquent still, but it's not bad at all. And some more culture wouldn't hurt either, but I think we're going to take eloquent here. Right, there's about 20 things I want to do now. So let's try and think this through. We do have a chariot here, so that's fantastic. That will help dealing with this. We want to come and settle this city site, definitely. That's a priority for this turn, I'd say. We are at 3 for cities. They're all about the same opinion. I don't think there's really any particular benefit of setting one city over the other, but we do have a trader worker in the area, so I guess if we found traders here, then that's probably fine. Get to work immediately. Right, we would need to assign a new clergy member if we want to do anything with that. We probably do want to deal with these rebels before we do anything else, I suppose. Chariot is 9. Oh yeah, of course it was 10 until we just annoyed the champions. Maybe we should have dealt with this combat first. Still, let's not go back and do it over again just for that. Alright. Can we take enough damage to kill him? Oh, we could if we rushed. Anyone else in the area? No, can get there easily. Alright, I mean, I guess I'll spend the training to rush over there and kill that rebel. Deals with that at least. Not too bad. A little bit order expensive. More than I would have preferred. And the family opinion's in the crapper again, sadly. Ooh, so another romantic is a pretty decent candidate for Chancellor. Let's grab that immediately. That increases opinion here a bit. We have an ivory. Maybe we could give that to a family. It's 2 orders, right? It is 2 orders. Let's spend training to get that in immediately. Let's just try and avoid rebels as much as possible. And yeah, we do need to think about clergy next turn. We need to think about changing governors here and upgrading this boss. I'd love to have done that this turn, honestly. I'm not even sure I've got anyone in position to upgrade that building next turn, not without rushing in, no. Alright, it's a little bit poor planning there, but still, never mind. How are we doing? So I don't want to start another Master Doctor. I could get Mint Coin. Let's get Mint Coin. That's worth doing. That's 5 more legitimacy. That will help with our family opinion a bit more. Let's get the Master Doctor in. Yeah, let's rush that out. We only need to sell a tiny bit of food to be able to afford that. Just a few more points of science. This new city here can build another worker, maybe build a scout. I feel like maybe we're over investing in scouts. They will put out after 5 years. I don't need a scout for every agent network. So maybe we should just build another worker. Maybe we should even get some more military. Think about possibly not getting smacked into the dust by some of these people. Yeah, if we could influence the Jewish head, that will help. Definitely help Jewish opinion as well. Yeah, that is not helping us. So many things we need to do. We also need to be holding court to get more civics. Yeah. Alright, maybe we've got too many workers now, because we don't even have the orders to use them. So, what would be better? Maybe a disciple. And what up here? Get another maceman out, perhaps. Yeah. That seems alright. We've got pillaged improvements on my farm. We've got a rebel here. I completely forgot about this guy. Whoops. If we take a promotion, can we kill him? I'm not going to do that then. Let's just kill him next turn. But yeah, too many things to do. We've gone back. We had a very brief period where we had an excess of orders, but yeah, it doesn't last. It's fine. There's nearly a connection to the Roman city now. Oh, which we potentially connect this. We will need a little bit of more fog busting though. I guess there's a scout coming out here. Can help do that. Or even the one from Quito, perhaps. Persia's building a lighthouse. We've got portcullis. Hurrah! We do have a distant rival raid and a tsunami. Prince is ill. Governor is severely ill. We're no longer. Distant rival raid here. Yep, that doesn't look great. 5-4 and a 3 strength unit. That's actually not too bad. Could definitely have been worse. Hattie fighting Rome, you say? Oh wow, Hattie declares war on Rome. Do you know what? I completely missed that from the turn summary. Fantastic. Love it. Hattie fighting Rome is definitely interesting. Yeah. I'm very glad my ally is staying out of it and not getting involved, not dragging me into that conflict. But yeah, no, that is great indeed. Have to see if one of them can gain a decisive advantage, but hopefully they'll wear each other out and not become too much of a burden. Now, what do we want next? Vaulting? I think I'd much rather get forestry, which means just taking a exotic fur would be a lot quicker way to get to that. Right, we need to deal with this guy. Let's do that. Oops, what just happened now? We've got the vent. Ooh, wow. Concerted effort to rally forces and to rally national defence to the discard pile. So this is 100 science tech. It starts defence rallied. When regular military unit lost, we get an emergency unit, which is a militia. Yeah. I don't really want that. No, you can become disappointed. I don't really care right here. Royal Library, massive. Yeah, it's going to be pretty good. It's be really good if we can get peace with Hattie. Ooh, just a 370 science. Don't hate that at all. Yeah, so we can cycle straight through exotic fur. Yeah. Do we want monasteries now? We don't have the wood to build monasteries, so that isn't very helpful at the moment. If we take a free onager, then that again just gets us closer to where we actually want to be. I don't really want a free onager, but it's a cheap tech, and yeah, be closer to where we want to be. I suppose I'll engage these people on the coast. I won't do very much damage here, but it's actually not terrible, and it stops them coming further inland to bother me. Have we killed this rebel yet? Not quite. Kill him. Repair this. Buy more wood that we can't really afford. Let's see, we're pretty safe from these guys, right? Yeah, they're not doing very much damage. We're absolutely fine. 7. Oh, we can kill one of these guys. Yes. Ooh, we're so close. What about if we take a promotion with this person? No, it's not quite going to be enough. Alright. Spend more orders than I really wanted to dealt with. And yeah, alright, 5 orders, so we need to think, we definitely want to get a spy master in. That is a priority. Wow, we don't have any really good spy master options, unfortunately. Could get the King Dowager out, but then we're losing opinion there. If we're going to put the judge in anyway, maybe that's okay. Like Persia is force marching through my territory. Sure. Yeah, these options all kind of suck. And I guess he would be good. Would lose, yes, we'd only get a tiny amount. And we just gave him eloquent as well, so we'd lose loads of civics. I don't love that at all. Right, who don't we have? We don't have the clerics, traders in a seat, but honestly they're the one people who have got reasonable family living in with us. Leave the orders. Alright, I guess we're taking this this person here. And let's get an agent network going, I suppose. Yeah. Do we need to do anything else urgently with our orders? We probably do, right? What's more important than getting the agent network in? I'm not sure there is much more important things at the moment. I really want to do that. Not in the city, but definitely in the city. Maybe even, yeah, both of these would be good. Alright, well, orders, we need orders. Ooh, mysteries initiates. We get science at the cost of legitimacy. It's a little bit unfortunate. Cult them over costs us money, gets us culture, and increases shrine output. Not bad. We probably don't want to make people unhappy. Yeah, I think I'd like to do that. Let's get some more science. And cult of the mother, sure. Let's see, where's the best place for this? Start a new urban territory somewhere, maybe. Yeah, I guess we put it here. That opens up some spots for urban territory and gives us a couple of new places there. Bits of territory. Do we want to spend on a master poet? Could utilise our training to actually build a unit. We'll have to buy for buy-in though. I think we do probably just want to get more units. Master officer maybe is okay. 1 culture, 1 science, 2.4 training, 1 science, 780 coins to rush that. Sure. Wow, stone has crashed in value. Yeah, it's really all about the wood at the moment. Alright. Well, we'll have maybe we'll rush that next turn and then switch over the judge. Right, so tsunami has damaged some people, but fortunately hasn't actually wrecked any improvements. That could definitely have been worse. I would love to get Fisher up, for sure. Yeah. And we've got exotic furs we could be doing with something with as well. Maybe we will give them to Hattie. Back down to -4. Yeah, not happy people. Okay. Let's see, some bot needs banning. Okay. Done. Hello Magnus, welcome to the stream. You are doing well today. Okay. Those have begun construction of the mausoleum. Well, rather them than one of the people who are actually might have to contest for VP on. Governor has died. That's going to wreck our the cleric opinion a bit more. It's a bit unfortunate. Oh, wow, the spy master we've just put in is severely ill. Fantastic. Joy. Okay. Developing culture in Quito. Can increase the Zoroastrian opinion at the cost of family opinion. It's actually mostly a net benefit, although it will put the traders into being less happy. We definitely don't want to be unpopular, that sounds awful. We have free law orthodoxy if we are willing to become intolerant. Intolerant is a horrible trait. On the other hand, orthodoxy is quite nice. Is it though? We could hurry production with orders, but we kind of need our orders at the moment. It does cost us money. Maybe it isn't that great actually. No, I guess we'll do that. Just annoyed everyone. Super. Yeah. Well, fine. Let's see what else it's doing. We've had a farm pillaged over here and we've taken tax, so we do need to deal with this nonsense. 13 and 11, wow. Well, we can pretty efficiently deal these people at the very least. Something. Yeah, we've had quite a lot of rulers, haven't we? The succession has been a little bit sad on our, I suppose, on our fourth rule on turn 77. It's not awful, but it's not great, certainly. What do we want now? We still haven't picked up forestry, unfortunately. It's still in the draw pile, so next turn we will get the opportunity to research forestry. So I suppose we'll just take steel. We can't really use comp bow, although it might not be terrible once we get some blank on and head towards mana. But I think we are still just grabbing steel and trying to get to forestry at the moment. Alright, spend some money we can't really afford to repair that farm. Right, can we get an agent in? Can we actually start getting some decent science out of this? Palo, yes. So, give me your science, please. Oh, wow, okay. So I don't actually have any good candidates for agents. That sucks. I suppose, of course, the mistake I've made there is this city doesn't have Zoroastrianism, so we can't even put our Zoroastrian clergy member in. Not that I think our Zoroastrian clergy had decent wisdom. No, they don't. Cool. Alright, so that's actually kind of useless, unfortunately, for me at the moment then. Unless we can find a clergy member with good wisdom that we can put in a city. The ambassador cleaner's not going to work. This guy is actually not terrible, this governor. If we make him a clergy member and we could then make an agent in a Zoroastrian city, of course we'd need to get to a Zoroastrian city. Who has Zoroastrianism? There's one couple of Roman Zoroastrian cities down here, but they're not particularly well-developed ones. Presumably Persia. Tus is also not well-developed. Wow. I mean, Parsa's not too bad. We will need... Guess we can slug a scout all the way around here and get there without needing exploration to get across the water. Yeah, okay. Oof. Right. What we need to do, I think, is make this this guy, the governor of the city, a clergy member. The King Dowager. He's only 44. We will lose him as the governor, but we were going to put him in. We're going to put the Queen in as the governor anyway. We sell some food. Oh, we can't even really get there, can we? Sell some stone. It's just getting very expensive. I'm not sure rushing a master officer here is actually worth it. No, let's just switch out the judge for the Queen. Now we still need to upgrade this cold baths. do have a worker available to do that. Alright, upgrade the warm bath. That gets us the Master Doctor. Then we can rush an Elder Doctor for 800. Painful. Alright. We need more money. Sell some more food, I suppose. Eesh, we are poor. We are poor. What do we need? 800 nowadays. Wow. Well, that's expensive, but it is another 4 science, so we are finally starting to equalise our science. We've got 76 science on 1077, which is something. We're getting there. Yeah, Royal Library will definitely help a lot. Still 6 turns away. Yeah, very good shout to build that. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to get... all of these are connected already, all these potion cities. We don't need to worry about that. We really want to get peace with Hattie. So, let's influence the Hattie leader. Maybe influence the... oh, of course we don't have the money for it at the moment, so we literally just spent all our money. So maybe next turn we'll influence the Hattie leader. So in the meantime, spend a couple of turns holding court. And try and get some more money. Maybe just spend some turns counselling. Farmer, sure. We do want to get an agent network in. We do want to finish this agent network legacy. Because when this just for clergy goes through, hopefully we'll be able to get him in as an agent in Parser. So, scout down there would be a good shout. Yes, I think this is the closest scouts. Oh wow, we're going to have to go all the way around these mountains. Oh, I hadn't realised that was quite such a long route, but alright, off you trot. It's a shame we can't just pop across the ocean here. We don't have rhetoric to be able to get exploration in. We can hold the court, but can we also drop the court? Well, yeah. We can fire all the people from their jobs. It's something. Okay, so this is all connected. I don't think we're going to get any more connections from exploring, at least until we get until we get peace, if we ever get peace. We do want to create some more agent networks, but we don't have the money, so that's unfortunate. I suppose. Right, so we've got a scout heading towards Parser, we've got a scout near Hattie, we've got one agent network here. Where do we want our 4th agent network? There's a question. Probably in Rome, or I would imagine. Yeah, send this scout off to Rome. And that is all our orders. We still haven't assigned that luxury, which I probably ought to do. Doing well, thanks. Hope you're good too. Yes, having a very good day, thank you. You're very welcome for the stream. Yeah, I hope it's entertaining and educational. And yeah, having a good time on max difficulty. Surprisingly, I've managed to not lose yet. I think it's very much still on the cards. We're very much still the underdogs here, but doing all right. Science is starting to come up. Traders have 5 times schemers. I can never remember offhand what the family references are, but I will believe you. Persia's new Persia's now friendly. Sure, great. Okay, happy with that. Spymaster died, fantastic. That was a waste of 100 civics then. We are not ending the National Alliance. I really don't want to lose 6 legitimacy, but I can't afford that much gold. Unless we've got some other events that give us gold. Yeah, I guess you can be a court minister for 180 civics. sure. Okay. Fine. I guess we're just going to have to lose 6 legitimacy because we can't afford, even if we sell all our stuff, we can't afford that. Unfortunate. I wonder if we can actually sell some, chop some of this forest, sell it. This wood is worth a lot, right? If we chop 20 wood, that's worth 160. We'd have to chop a lot. And we really want to get that in our territory and being built on. So I'm not sure that's a great idea, to be honest. No, let's just pay the legitimacy. It's fine, I suppose. Right, traders have 5 tone schemas. Let's have a look at that. Traders, character tendencies, 5 tone schemas. Yeah, you're quite right. It is unlucky I don't have very many schemas, but yeah. Such a life. Alright, I mean, this guy is about to be clergy, so I guess it's pointless putting him in as spy master. Wow. We've got an ill guy, and then this shield bearer. Wow. Yeah, spy masters we are doing poor on, and agents we're also doing very poor on. Let's get a new master poet in, I suppose. That's a decent investment, I think. We spend money to rush this, 690. We could probably afford that if we sold a bit more. I love the fact of how poor we are. These resources are hardly worth anything either. 640. We need 690. Ugh. Sell some stone. You really need some wood. Okay. Council, I suppose a rancher here is not terrible. It's an 8-year rancher. Yeah, I'd much rather get one of these specialists in. But we've sold too much food, so we're going to have to cancel again for a turn. Just very poor. 5-year rancher. That sounds more reasonable. Let's do that. Got loads of orders now. I assume we have no resources to build anything with, but yeah, we do have exotic furs. We could give that to one of our families to stop them being quite so miserable. The question is what we want to do. Probably the champions, I guess. Maybe the people with the most cities, but one luxury won't help them. No, let's get these people out of Void at least. Wild. Alright, the scout can continue his epic journey down to Parza. And there's another scout going over to Rome somewhere. These people probably want to pop back into the Terror City borders and heal. Alright, what else should we be doing? We've got a spy master, but terrible candidates. We could put this trader in, clerics person in even. Be nice to put a trader in. But yeah, candidates are just absolutely awful. Alright, I suppose we'll put this person in, fine. Ambassador, yeah, we don't have money to do anything at all. We do have an agent available. Oh wow. We've got some heroes and zealots who could get us negative science. That's lovely. I think I'll pass on that. And just chill on Adala and watch the chaos going on over here, I suppose. Alright, we need to get the forest tiles here in borders. That would be helpful. Which we could do with a hamlet. So, yes. Really, that tile there would be better. Time for a hero. Oh yeah, actually, a hamlet here wouldn't be terrible either, even though it's quite a nice quarry spot. But we can get this, that would actually connect up the borders, would it? I'm not sure it would actually. But maybe if we build some lumber mills and get some forest woodcutter specialists on them, that would help. Right, that worker needs to idle heal. We could build another baths in a do list now. That would be good. Rome may get owned, seeing that at its strength 8 units while Rome was spanning maces. I must admit I haven't really been paying too much attention to here. So Rome, Hattie's got pikemen. So yeah, and ballistas and onagers. And oh look, there's a swordsman here as well. Wow, yeah, Hattie are strong. Yeah. Hattie do look very much stronger than Rome at the moment, that's for sure. They're still both much stronger than me, so there's not much in that. Rome's got a couple more cities. Hattie's got a couple more laws. But yeah, from what we can see here, it's not looking good for Rome. Let's see what's back in the heartland. Yeah, loads of maces. Yeah, no, you're right. It's not looking good for Rome at all. So Hattie may just expand and gobble up the entire map, which wouldn't be great for us. But we're not really in a position to do anything about it at the moment. We really need to get our science online. We're taking up slowly. We're up to 82 now. So yeah, we need to keep getting that going and actually get some tech to be in a position to fight them, because we will just get absolutely crushed if we try and fight them at the moment. Right, we've got some workers, but not really a lot they can do. I wonder if it's worth just chopping some wood. Harvest some elephants. Good lord. Yes, the thing about this map is it's Rejuvenation is not generous with the wood, that's for sure. Yeah, and we can get maybe another forest tiles and borders, that would be good. Get another hamlet going. Same deal over here. Alright, what are we doing? We're holding court, right? Okay, yeah. Maybe we'll be able to afford to do some influence missions soon. Hattie is still upset with me. Yeah, of course, if Hattie start taking Roman cities, that's going to reduce our royal library income as well. Yeah, I look to be doing very well here at the moment. Scary stuff. A couple of rebels, yep, when everyone is upset, that makes sense. King's consort died, that was my scholar. That I was making a clergy, I think. No, it wasn't actually. It's my Hattie husband. So Hattie disliked me even more now. Okay, so peace is further away than ever now. Got steel. Yes, no, we have managed to induct this guy into the clergy, and we've got a new courtier from Hope Court, which is probably not as good as civics, but I guess it's something. Okay. Right. Good. So if we can get this guy into the Persian capital, we can get some science out of them, that would be good. Slinger on a maceman and steel. Known as the ambitious. Awesome. I think Persia's got good tech, right? Yeah, they're erudite. Got 9 laws. They're actually not bad. They're possibly better. They've got more. Yeah, Rome is down to stronger now rather than much stronger. Persia are up to similar. Yeah, they do look like they're losing this war. Alright. First priority, get this scout into Parza. Second priority, get forestry. We're going to sideline Azor. I think we are, because he's thus the Rising Star. We don't like him. But much rather get the court merchant being unhappy would be a problem. Mind you, the Rising Star being unhappy might be more of a problem as well. Oh wow, okay. So Rome wants a marriage. I wonder if maybe we don't need to worry so much about Rome actually at the moment. Given that they only want to marry off my 64-year-old head of religion. Yeah, we would annoy the cleric's family even more. Get a little bit of opinion then by annoying Rome. Court merchant Hope Court is a schemer. Well spotted. I love having extra eyes on these things. Good stuff. Well done, team. What do we think? Do we want to keep Rome on the good side and annoy the clerics even further? Or do we want to make the clerics a bit happier and not worry about Rome, given that they are in an extermination battle with Hattie at the moment? I mean, it would still obviously be very bad for us if Rome declared. Even just if they broke peace, we'd immediately lose most of the benefit of what the Royal Library would be giving us. So I think we probably just have to appease Rome, unfortunately, and annoy the clerics. That's what we're doing. Yeah. Can't leave them roaming around. Very good point. Build the Heliopolis, I'd love to, but I'm nowhere near a legendary city. 5 swords and a pikeman, nowhere near that either. 2 elder shopkeepers. I had one from the fair. We actually had the chance to get coinage this turn. So potentially 2 elder shopkeepers could actually happen, but I think we'll just say no to that for the moment. Governor of a duelist. Let's get some more civics. Sure, that sounds good. And, oh yeah, of course we've got rebels we have to do. We've got a mace there and a slinger here. Well, the slinger at least is easy. Sufficient. And we do have a couple of decent units down here. Bloodthirsty, so we want him to attack second. Yeah, let's get the chariots and the on this. And we could even... no, we can't quite kill him this turn. We'll just leave him till next turn. Right, we need to influence someone. Probably the Zoroastrians actually love me at the moment. Pagans aren't quite so keen on me. He is 64 though, so maybe we could... Duchess Sophia is angry with me. Can we just imprison this person or assassinate them? It'll just annoy the family if it doesn't succeed. We've got 80% chance to justly imprison them though. Just get them out of the way. Yeah, the second in line tactician is not who we want going on. Let's do that. Let's imprison that family head. That might help a bit. And that leaves us free to influence someone else. So let's influence the head of this cleric's family. Keep getting these clerics and traders mixed up. Alright, I'll leave us with 5 orders. We already moved this scout down here, right? Yep, so next turn we can get our second agent network up. We have 100 civics left, so we could maybe get... yes, we get Caleb the Merchant schemer into Pompeo. It's only 4 science, which isn't really quite what I was hoping for, but I guess it's fine. And it does give us a look at Roman tech, so we can see what they can build, which is, yeah, they're way behind Hattie. They've got maces, axes, spears, archers, onagers, so they're still ahead of me, but they're not a very long way ahead of me, and massively, massively behind Hattie. Rome's going to get squished. Alright, so is there a better Hattie city we can put an agent in? Let's just see what looks more tempting. We can't unfortunately see the city centre here, so we don't know how good this strong landowner city is. Let's put it in Adana. Yeah, we get similar stats from that guy, so I guess it's not really that exciting. Now, of course, the Rising Star would be an alright agent if he wasn't angry. Fine. Good evening, Heart of Mithril. Welcome to the stream. I am probably finishing up shortly, but glad you made it here for see a little bit of what was happening anyway. Right. What's happening in the do list? Can we build another specialist usefully? I suppose a master scribe is not awful. Or level 3 coin. Let's get some more legitimacy. I could really use some more family opinion. would be super helpful. Use a scout here, I suppose. Scout, Fisher, similar. French officer, yep. Let's keep grabbing the specialist. So yeah, science is up to 89 now. Be really nice to get this Royal Library finished, but yeah, I don't think we're quite going to get it done tonight. It's, maybe I'll play on to that, because I'd love to see what the science rate is going to be. I don't think there's any point building any more units because we don't have orders to use our current units. If we buy some more food, we can get an apprentice poet going. Yeah, let's do that. A scout and a zero. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with that scout at the moment. This, I'm not too excited about getting any more agent networks going. We've already got 2, right? Yes, we do still need to get another 2 up in order to fulfill my ambition. Which I would like to do and salvage a little bit more legitimacy, because we're about to lose 5 from this Make a Family Furious legacy. To be honest, maybe it would have been a good idea to actually purposefully annoy a family to complete 2. But we've had enough family opinion problems. I don't know. A dubious proposition, I think. Alright, well, it's gone anyway. We have imprisoned Duchess Sophia. That hasn't helped, interestingly, because now we've got another ranked person. I've upset too many people. Oh my word. Right, okay, well, I guess we're imprisoning them as well then. Sure. I mean, we've got some money for that, you know, something. Oh yeah, of course we do just lose family opinion for imprisoning. Right, so that was just a net negative then. Yeah, just as a family's about to become furious, we'll finish that. Yikes. Alright, let's get some... Wow. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Let's get some wisdom. It's good to be traditional. Do need to kill this guy. Curious ambition. The family furious, yeah, it's an insane ambition. You only get it if your leader is insane. Imprisoning will continue until tomorrow. I'm not sure it will. I mean, I could. Yeah, I mean, I will get another minus 40 opinion for 40 years, which is just really going to hurt. But if we get rid of this hangry carrier, do you know what I'm going to? You know, let's go and make a family furious. Why not? Right, agent network up and parser. Please be good. Right, this King Dowager still only gave me 4 science. We actually have. Wow, suddenly we have 1 billion candidates. This angry person. Not hoping that much, eh? But we can get a agent in parser. Let's have a look at their tech. They've got macemen, archers, onagers. They have ballistas as well, so they're actually doing a little bit better on tech than Romies. And they've got philosophers, so they've got libraries, so their tech is probably going to be getting better soon as well. Mausoleum, alright. We don't have a no, I did put an agent network in somewhere, right? I just haven't put an agent in Adana, so let's have a look at their tech. Yeah, because we actually have this schemer now. Even though they're angry, they're still getting me 4 science. That's okay. They're only upset, I guess, now they've got a job. Does that actually affect? I don't think their opinion affects the agent yield. Yeah, it still does 20% of their of Adana science. Flat science. Yeah. Alright, Hattie have, yeah, swords, pikes, longbows, crossbows, yeah, basically all of the 8 strength units. Wild. Hattie are way in advance of anything that we've got. And about to start taking Roman cities by the look of it. Alright. Yeah, and they really don't like me, so nothing to do about that in the short term, I don't think. But does that mean we now? I guess it means we need one more agent network. We'll get our ambition done. which we can do. Okay, yeah, that will probably update in a second. 1 turn to forestry, that's right, we're going to build a hamlet here so we can get out to the doodads, trees. Yeah, kind of run out of decent aging candidates here, unfortunately. One more scout. I'm not sure we're actually going to do anything with that scout right at the moment. Oh, I'd so love to get some trees coming in. Woods are now at 17 a turn. Very expensive. Can we usefully get these? Oh, these are already in borders. They're just in the trader borders, I guess. Heal this person up and ready to do that. There we go. Finally registered that we've controlled 4 agent networks. Perfect. That's another ambition done. 4 out of 10. We're getting somewhere, I think. What my family opinions looking like? Horrible. Sure. We are busy influencing someone. Hopefully not someone we're about to imprison now. We're working with these people. Okay. What else do we want to do? Right, we have the culture in here now to build a bath, so let's do that. Some more science out of these people. Elder Doctor here. We never actually started a gold bath. Not sure why. Perhaps would be a good thing to be doing. And an amphitheatre. I'd love an amphitheatre here as well. This is still a cold bath because we're only developing culture, but we'll be able to upgrade that at some point in the future. Lots going on. Governors available. That's a good run of mission. What did the ambassador do of any use? Demand tribute. We could demand some tribute from Hattie. I'm sure that will go well. Persia love me. I guess we could do a trade mission with Persia. Sure. And yeah, to get up a straight line, to keep the food income rolling in. Come on, 3 turns to the Royal Library. We can do this. 106 science a turn. We're getting there. We are getting somewhere. Been slow progress. See what Hattie you're up to. Bombarding cities. Yeah, monitoring. To keep an eye on Rome City and Hattie City Control, I suppose, to see what's going on. Got another rebel? Sure, well that's fine. Forestry, right, we have him imprisoned. We've finally got a family head who doesn't hate us. Fantastic. That is great news. Okay. So we have given ourselves minus 80 opinion for 40 years with the traders by imprisoning 2 of their family members, but we got finally to someone who makes some kind of sense to head up. Right, so we've got a rebel. We've got an upgrade on our ambassador. One opinion, tribe opinion, religion opinion. It's religion opinion would be good. Ooh, it takes champions into not completely beating me. Kill this rebel. 7, 5, 6. Particularly efficiently, but I guess we can do it, so we probably should. Alrighty, and we've got the agent network in here. Right, okay. Land consolidation in 4 turns, that will help with the science as well. Perfect, we'll take that. And we've got forestry, so we need to start building some lumber mills. Real nice. These are not quite in borders yet. There's no forest here. One forest here, but no work. Oh, there is a worker here. Alright, yeah. Lumber mill, please. Not amazing lumber mills, but we'll take what we can get, frankly, with our current wood situation. And yes, another one here. Nice. Champion worker here. This guy is damaged. Heal up. Start working on the next turn. We've got a Zoroastrian Disciple. Can we? Yeah, we can spread religion, sure. That's one more point of science. Don't hate that. Okay. Cool. actually got quite a lot of money now, which is helpful. We should probably be influencing someone, which means we will need to buy an order. Let's do that and influence the new trader head. Seeing as we're not about to imprison them. New disciple out. Do we want another disciple? I think all our cities are Zoroastrian now. So probably doesn't make a lot of sense to convert other cities. All the theologies are already active and we don't have monasticism, so not really much call for more disciples at the moment. Do we want workers? Sure we really do. Yeah, maybe we do actually. Maybe we do. 2 turns to Royal Library. Is it time for Hattie to take a city? I'd be surprised if they aren't taking a city. Rome's still fighting by the look of it. Rome, yeah, and they're still on 14 cities. Well, they've lost any yet. And they're back to much stronger than me. So they are militarising up. Yeah, it doesn't look like Hattie are making a great deal of progress. I've got to convert to Zoroastrianism. Okay. Sure. Prince has fallen ill. Okay. Ooh, we could spread Judaism. Yeah. Guess we need to get Jewish opinion up. Well, that's not really helpful, but I guess it's again more science from Zoroastrian dualism. This gives you science per religion. Alright, one more turn. We're actually up to 110 science. We actually need it less than we did earlier now, but yeah, not too bad. What do we want? We're probably going to want a woodcutter in a couple of turns. So maybe we just council, maybe even build a treasury. We'll council for a couple of turns and build a woodcutter. We have got lots of idle agents. I don't really want my agents to be doing any missions. We have no good candidate to put in Rome as an agent. Lots of potential governor candidates. Chancellor and Spymaster could be doing stuff. We could infiltrate Hattie, I suppose. Not sure if that's worthwhile. Potentially infiltrating Rome could give us some more city connections, but I think we're actually kind of there already. We do actually... no, we do need to... Yeah, no, actually this isn't connected. Right, hang on a minute. If I just built a road here, that would connect this city. I would love to get that lumber mill online. Let's just build a road first. Yeah, that connects that. Let's just see what difference does that make. Not an awful lot actually, I guess, because this isn't a very impressive city. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was worth doing, but we've done it, so fine. So trader, we can start heading back towards the more valuable forest. Lumber mill going. Some nets. Oh, we actually have a little bit of wood. Yeah, I could chop that scrap, of course, not because we've got lumber income as yet, but we will soon. Land consolidation of 3 turns. We'll be able to start grabbing some of that good stuff as well. What is this champion worker doing? Bond situation looking like? Yeah, most of the reasonable ones being built. Museum is just going to be way too much wood. And, yeah, just a bit too expensive for the other ones at the moment. Excuse me. What is this champion guy doing? Is the question. Could build a quarry. A little bit more income wouldn't hurt. Or we could get barracks, maybe start getting some, or an Odeon, yeah, Odeon to get our culture. Would be good. Let's see, we've got so many military units doing nothing. Tyranny would be really nice actually. Oh, we've got tyranny. Right, okay, yeah, I guess that's providing quite a lot of our income. what's the other option give us? Constitution gives us 11 science, not bad. We don't actually need that journey. Oh, we don't have sovereignty though. Was another free law we didn't earn. Fair enough. Right, so we could create another agent network. I'm not sure that's going to be worth the cash. We can't even really utilise all the agent networks we've already got. So, guess we could get a scout to head down and see what's going on. Let's just have a quick look at the governor candidates, see if there's anyone particularly worth putting in. If we could put some diplomats in, we'd have no diplomats. Of course we don't, that would be too easy. Yeah, Prince is alright, but he's ill, so he's probably not going to be around for long. No, it doesn't look like we've got any good governor candidates. Alright, let's head the scout down. Keep an eye on them. Looks like they're doing a decent job bombarding people here. 16 orders a turn with 12 being spent for construction. 28 orders, not amazing. It's keeping us going for the moment while we're not having a war at least. Alright, we should see our science income jump when the Royal Library finishes. Currently 110. Oh, have they killed a Roman city? Yeah, they've taken a Roman city. Okay, 167. Nice. So 57 science from the Royal Library. Not bad at all. Yeah, love that. Oh, and Aksumite paganism is pleased because the spy master is now the head. Excellent. Okay, things are actually starting to look a little bit up. My prince has died. I mean, you know, can't have it all, I suppose. We could pay to add some wine or lavender in Quito. We would like some lavender for sure, but then we'd also like wine. What do we already have in our territory? I think we probably have both already. There's incense and olives. Resources. Incense, olives. Incense. We've got loads of incense. Absolutely drowning in incense. Incense. Yeah, I don't see any wine or lavender though. Alright, well I guess we want to try and get the cleric's opinion up. So let's grab some lavender. Put that in. Oh wow, that's a nice little clump down here. Royal Library's up for legitimacy, but yeah, absolutely beautiful. Royal Library. So we have a look at connected foreign cities, 58.1. So good. Actually got a decent science rate. We might be able to start catching up. I mean, it's obviously still going to take a very long time to catch up. Actually, with their 11 laws, they've got Holy War. But yeah, that's definitely going to be helpful. But anyway, I think we've already run over a little bit here, so I'm going to end the stream here for tonight. But thank you very much for watching. This is probably, well, it's not quite going to be the last Mohawk stream because there will be another tournament match being streamed on Saturday. I'm going to be streaming the semi-finals, part 1 of Aaron versus Classicoalas. So I will see you then for that. But this is the last Thursday night stream of the year. We will be back again with the Thursday night streams in January. So until then, I hope you have a good evening or rest of day, and yeah, catch you later. Thanks for watching.